appears that the war between the battling royal brothers does go on. And this apparently has all been given the all clear because Prince William's now been, well, shall we say, allowing his close friends to tip off tabloids, online sites, etc. about his ongoing battle between himself, his younger brother, and of course the former actress known as Meghan Markle. So how true is this? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Thank you for joining me today. Lovely to see you as ever. Now this particular story is gaining a lot of traction. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because we like to look into these things for you on the show to find out the truth. That's what we always like to tell you. We're fair and balanced here, and we kind of know exactly how the media game works. There was a story earlier on, I don't know if you saw that particular story, about how apparently Harry and Meghan met up with the Queen because they wanted to go over the divorce papers with her. I mean, absolutely ridiculous, A great fun story nonetheless, and this particular individual that does have a YouTube site has made a ton of money out of it because lots of people have been watching it, but it's simply not true. And how they get round this is, of course, they say this is for entertainment purposes only, this is the fact that it's just my thoughts, my feelings, that sort of stuff. You will notice on my YouTube channel we don't bother with the entertainment slogan and all that sort of stuff. We tell you the news as it happens. So here's what we know literally about the Prince William tipping off the press story. Well, this really all comes from a centre base of a columnist, we use that term loosely, who has a brand new online deal. And they've based it upon the line, never complain, never explain, the thing that the royal family never do or haven't done in the past. Of course, previously that was the way forward. In the 21st century, things have to be a little bit more different. And as we've seen with Prince William speaking out against the BBC and of course refuting claims, all that sort of stuff. Even Prince Harry, if you recall, when he first started dating Meghan Markle, he went to the media to basically say, look, give her an easy time, let her get into the role, etc. So it is radically different from what longer term royal watchers know. But how true is this particular story? Well, as I say, the columnist desperately needs to earn that big salary, and what they're trying to do is really get eyeballs to that particular site. There's absolutely no truth in any of that particular story. I spoke to Kensington Palace and they refute all of those stories, and basically saying, well, look, people can kind of write anything. With regards to Prince William, he doesn't really confide in people that do leak stories out. What you do find when you are working within the monarchy, or indeed part of the press pack, as I am on occasions, then they do tell you things in advance, events they're going to, the plans for the future, the US tour, that sort of stuff. And it's at your discretion. With regards to idle gossip about does William tip off the Daily Mail, the Sun, the Mirror, Newsweek, US Weekly, all of those tabloids about the ongoing battles with his brother and of course his sister-in-law, simply not true. But again, when you look at the perpetrator of this particular story, let's not forget that they claim they received no help with that book. And then of course it turns out they did. So can you truly believe anything that comes from a site like that? I'll leave you to work out the rest. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.